first we start from the introduction. I'm the Vinod from Bhaktapur. I'm doing this job for more than 20 years. So this is one of the very historical town, one of the oldest town of Kathmandu Valley. Before the city, the name which is known as called Batgaon, because mostly people, there are 70% people, they are farmer who they work in the field, and Bat it means rice, and Gaon it means village. Before the city is was called rice village, and they found in 11th century, more than 900 years old. So we call Bhaktapur, and Bhaktapur Darbar Square. There was three different beautiful Darbar Square, like one is in Kathmandu, one is in Patan, and one is in Bhaktapur. This is the one of the ancient town of Kathmandu Valley, the city of old heritage. And city is kind of like an open museum. Everything you can see as an open
the
museum.
pattern is Newari, no? Pattern.
It's all Newari. There was a time there was 16th and 17th century. There was beautiful three different kingdoms. All the Malla dynasty. And one is taken Kathmandu, and one is taken Patan, and one is taken Bhaktapur. And even they are the brothers. They are really not allowed to move each other places. Like Kathmandu king.
So can you tell
you.
us? Yeah, okay.
Kathmandu king is not allowed to come here, and Bhaktapur king is not allowed to go Kathmandu. So even they are the brothers. They are really not allowed to move each other places.
So at the moment, this one is closed inside.
Yeah, at the moment this temple is closed, and mostly temple they are closed in the daytime. Early of morning they open few temple, and priests they go inside
So
for
our
to the
this
worship.
statue over here.
This is statue right here. It's a vehicles. This is the temple or dedicated of Lord Krishna. Krishna is the reincarnation face of the Vishnu, and always when you go and visiting temple of Krishna or Vishnu temple, in front of the temple you can see the Garuda like this, which is the half bird and half human
same
being.
like in Patan.
Yeah, same like in Patan.
So how
This is
this
one of the beautiful square which is known as dedicated called Darbar Square.
So is what is this one statue?
The statue there was different meanings. They always they symbolize for to the protection of the temples.
Is it lion or?
No, the down there's a demon, and off also there is a male and female demon. And inside there's a nice statue which is known as dedicated of Krishna. And we just walk in the center of the palace, and I can tell you some more things. And just in the back, the temple is called pagoda design. Pagoda looks mixed as Chinese, but original they give to from in Nepal, so that's we call the.
So there's no any link with Chinese or Nico.
No,
this is the only.
There's no link.
No link.
Because originally they designed here our ancestor, and the most things they are here built in 16th and 17th century, and few things still there is a 600 years old, a 900 years old, and some place where there is beautifully sculpture after they make that's of the hand to
inside there's a museum also, right?
Before they used to be a part of palace. This is also they used to be a palace, but now they are using to be a museum.
So museum they allow the camera or no?
No.
No, okay.
You need to pay extra.
So because this one is of the earthquake, right?
They lost by the earthquake. Some part was cracked, and they just give to the support those pillars to make more strong.
So how is this statue?
The statue there are the lions.
So
And
they are
just in
very
the back to the lions, there you can see the statue which is known as called Narsimha, and this is here called the Hanuman. And Hanuman, he is the monkey god, and Narsimha, he is the reincarnation face of the lion. Okay.
the same, right? Same.
Yeah, same.
So this is the entrance for the museum.
Entrance for the museum. Before entrance from the main palace. And if you
So-
just look at on the pillar here, and the huge statue, he is the second last Malla king in Bhaktapur.
So how about this restaurant? This is also
Before they used to be a part of the storeroom, and then just down people they have things to come to the cell.
I see many school in like they come for like social or
No, some primary, some secondary school. Now they have time for a visit from different places for some practical, and different people they come to visit in Bhaktapur. And you can see the very nice and the beautiful gate. This is known as called the Golden Gate. Before they have real gold, because of the earthquake, the real gold will be lost, and there just used to be a brass on it, just painted. No more real gold. And if you just look at here, very nice and the beautiful windows in the top. This is very popular 55 window palace.
55 window palace.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one, right?
Yeah, that's the one, the 55 window palace.
Very beautiful.
Yeah, and always inside in Bhaktapur, this is the old heritage site, sir. People, if they're going to make house or temple, they always make to be traditional like this, sir. When they're going to make like this, they're going to be preserved, give the continuity.
So
the
this
culture.
big
This
ring.
is the big bell for called emergency. Before the time, they didn't have any communication. That time when they ring the bell is very huge, very loud. People they gather and they give the message. Now we have cell phone, newspaper. Only the bell ring they play inside the temple of Talizu, so we call the Talizu bell.
Or this one.
This one which is called Chasli Mandap. This was lost by the earthquake. Was in the 1934. German government they give to money to renovate this one in 1987. It's held by Germany.
So how about this one?
This is also the lions. Sir.
Lions. So this is also many window.
Yeah, many. This is also used to be a storeroom and some primary school. And this is here the part of Darbar Square, sir. This was totally fall down in earthquake, and this is the new renovation.
Yeah.
You see the Lakshmi, sir.
So what is called this one? This one?
City Lakshmi temple, sir.
Oh, okay.
And the Lakshmi is god of wealth and god of money.
Oh, okay. So Lakshmi is related to like India also, you know. So what's the
Yeah,
difference?
because they are Hindu, so
Yeah.
that's why.
So
But
this
people
was-
even here in Nepal, we have more than 70% people that are Hindu.
This one I think reconstructed, right?
Yeah,
Before I
it's
come.
newly built, yeah.
So what is it called now?
This temple was dedicated called Lord Shiva, sir.
Lord Shiva.
Yeah,
Oh.
and we have main three gods like Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva.
Oh.
The Brahma is god of creator, Vishnu is god of protector, and Shiva is lord of destroyer, sir.
Oh.
And all the things they are here, they are built in 17th century.
Oh.
It is more than 300 years old. And if you just look at here, the two lines, and just in the back to the lines, there was temple.
Oh.
In earthquake in 1934, the temple was fall down, and only those two lines left right here.
Oh. It's a big, right? This one is very.
big two lines.
Yeah.
कहाँनिर बाहिर यता
अब
बाहिर
यस्तै हिँड्यो अनि कि
Yeah, we just walk from here to see the tallest temple, and I will bring you back here.
अनि के लोकल खाने भएको छ हुन्छ नि केही छ नजान्दी खानुहुन्छ तपाईँहरूमा
ए
यस्तै हामी लोकल हुन्छ
छ त्यहाँ लोकल बाहिर हाम्रो बाहिर त गेट बाहिर छ
ए, हुन्छ।
सेकुवाहरू
तपाईँ बोल्दै गर्नु म त्यत्तिकै
ए,
हुन्छ त्यो
स्पेसली अब यहाँ चाहिँ नेवारी फुडहरू पनि छ तपाईँको
इङ्ग्लिसमा बोल्नु
हजुर there is so many local food also here in Bhaktapur because especially people
just
Newari they
try.
have different dishes, more than 100 of dishes.
So it's outside, right?
Yeah, it's just in outside.
So where is the pottery? I saw a lot of videos
Yeah,
pottery.
the pottery on the way I'll show you.
okay.
Let's we go in tallest temple and then after
Yes,
I'll
yes,
bring you
yes.
pottery and then we'll
Yeah.
bring back to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
square.
यहाँ पनि डर रहेछ खाँदैछ र
It's Newari
Okay.
para and in English we also call it Newari pita. Arama. Nepal
दाजुभाइ.com हजुर
brother, different
Ah.
brother. Yeah.
तपाईँको नम्बर लिन्छु होइन
हजुर
अनि सजिलो हुन्छ कि हेलो म यहाँ भक्तपुरमा छु एकैछिन है अब हिँड्नेलाई फोन गर्छु खाजा खाएर हो। हजुर
So this is here now we're in the another square which is known as called Taumadi Chowk.
so
And
many
there is just
elephants
a few temples here, like you can see one big one, one of the highest temple of Kathmandu Valley, which is known as called Nata Pola.
This is
And
very-
Nata Pola is in Newari language. In English, Nata it means five, and Pola it means the story. So they call the five roof or the five-story temple.
so can you tell about the statues
Also here you can see the five different statues.
Yeah.
Like the down you can see the wrestler, elephant, the lion, and griffin. And top one you can see the Sigini and Bagini. It means the face of the tigerness and face of the lioness. And they are the 10 times stronger. The wrestler he is the 10 times stronger than other human beings. And the wrestler to 10 times stronger elephant. And the elephant to 10 times stronger lion. And the lion to 10 times stronger the griffin. And the griffin to 10 times stronger the Sigini and Bagini.
this is so-
And inside you get to see the Lakshmi. She's god of wealth and god of money.
So now
and
it's
even
closed.
this temple is closed, and even this temple was in an earthquake. And even the 1934, even in 2015, temple will be not fall down.
Oh,
From
even the
bottom to
earthquake
top,
didn't
even
fall.
Didn't fall down. It's still in good survive.
Wow.
From the bottom to top, 30-meter high, include everywhere you get to see the 1,500 different figures of the Hindu goddesses. Once a year the temple open, only priests go allowed to inside for the worship. And the temple same well made by the king of the Malla, they made in 17th century. And this one is again the pagoda temple. This is also the pagoda and this is also the pagoda. This was totally fall down. Original they made in 18th century. The temple called Vairavnath. And Vairav is the face of the Shiva. And this is here very nice in the beautiful
I've been here
traditional
once.
cafe.
Yeah, yeah.
This cafe they used to be a part of the temple before, but now they are using to be a cafe. And if you just look at it just in the back, you see the very nice and the beautiful houses. Very traditional old houses. And they have very nice balconies, easy to look out. And hard to look in, and especially still now in our country, not in Kathmandu Valley, but the people who they live in countryside, they have a caste systems. and especially women very high caste really reared to come out. And if you want to see the things from out, those windows too easy to look out, and people want to try to see. It's very
So
hard.
why is this that house is on rent? That is the private or?
That's on private
Private,
houses, yeah,
ah.
and people they give for rent.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. That's all right.
Yeah,
So let's
that's
go.
it. Let's we go in the Pottery Square.
Yeah. Bolno.
So this is the place where in another square, which is known as called the Pottery Square.
Ah.
And especially this Pottery Square, people,
Ah.
especially people are Newari. Even the Newari, they have a different caste. And in the Newari, they are a Pajapati caste. They make such kind of pottery here.
Ah.
They bring the clay from outside of country. They put in a machine. It's very soft and smooth. And after they again they smooth by hand. And they have circle of the wheel. They make around by this.
I see before they have a
And after
wheel.
they
Oh,
design this, they
where
try
is
in
the?
a few days.
No, they are stopping. I saw the wheel, before.
Yes, some they are doing by the electric way, and some
Yeah.
there is a place where you can see the natural way.
I can see. No, I cannot see.
I can see. I think.
Okay, let's go.
We go there. And the all pot here, they can dry like this. In
Yeah.
2 days. When they dry, they put in oven, they fire.
Before I had a
2 days.
friend, The
This is
yeah. Ah.
And there is the one, yeah, all
Ah.
size. Within the circle of the wheel.
I love the I think clay Buddha, I like the price there.
So like this is the natural way how we make the
Ah.
pottery.
Oh.
They have like this circle of the wheel. They put the clay in center,
Mm-hmm.
and they make around by those stakes, and they give design to different kind of pot. After making design this, they dry in a few days in the sun, and after drying in the sun, they put in oven, and they fire few days, and when they're going to be complete, stronger, and then they sell around in Kathmandu Valley. And that's why I tell that in our country we are rich in caste systems. We have different castes, people that have different work, and especially people are Newari, a Pajapati caste. They make such kind of pottery. After they make to sell they use money for family and they survive. This is how the people they survive. So this is the one which is called Pottery Square. Yeah.
Before I have a friend also that I used to do it. But this long time ago, maybe 30 years ago. So this is the local way of doing it.
Yeah, local.
So the electric they do in the inside.
Electric also they do.
Yeah.
It's more faster than this.
So usually the mud they come from here, local area, or
Yeah.
so this is clay, right?
This is all the clay. Yeah, they bring from outside of country. And when they're going to off the season, they keep the things, the clay. And when the time comes season, and again they bring out and they mix with the water, makes more softer.
Okay,
And
let's
then
ask the price of the statue. I want to ask the price. The statue I love. So that's the only one, right?
Yeah.
At the moment.
Before there was many where they everywhere there
yeah,
people
you
they are
just see
doing.
and the
Even
people-
this is now season because the
Yeah.
hot is still season. And when they even the sun,
So the season will start from November.
yeah, and when this even the sun time when the season going to off, they are keep like this the clay. When they not again off when the raining time also they can make like this.
Okay.
They make an electric way.
So this is a small base, right? Small base, and this is for prayer, right?
Some
Right.
there for prayer and
Money
some
pot.
for money pot. Yeah. Some there for water, some for decoration.
Yeah,
All pot used for different.
yeah.
Hello.
Oh.
Can see.
Okay, thank you. यो मूर्तिहरू सोधौँ न सर चिनेको तपाईँले या
You like to go for what? Statue of Buddha?
मलाई चाहिँ त्यो माटोकै छ मैले बेच्ने कि अब होलसेलर हुन्छ नि
Which one? The beautiful photo from the Pajapati caste who makes such a beautiful pottery here. After they make it dry in sun, they put in oven when they complete, and they bring here. This is the store, and they sell some of these for continuity for culture and for the money they use for the family and the people they will be survive like that.
सिङ्गिङ बोल बारेमा
Also they hear some balls also. They have some moon ball, some singing ball. Especially this ball, some way people also they use for decorate, and some ball they are using for healing. If you have back pain, if you have neck pain, all the ball they use for healing as well.
so many
And
god
also so many different god goddesses here, and all the different god goddesses were different meanings. Some for peace, some for job, like this.
उसको बारेमा भन्नु न पटहरू
And all the pot they have different pedagogies, some Buddhas, some Padmasambhava, and all pot they are here for store for the sale. And different people from different visitors they come here and they see how we work on them, and then they sell some of these for to the support to the families and for the culture.
Oh, thank you.
We are in Nepal.
हजुर
One month, so one month. So we
सर यो लिएर आउनु है
exactly. So now we take
ए सरको चाहिँ पछि आउँदा ठुलो रहेछ नि त युनिक रहेछ नि त तपाईँको ल सर है हजुर राम्रो छ टुरिस्ट सर होइन
क्रिसमस अगाडि डिसेम्बरसम्ममा अलिक गेस्ट राम्रै होला डिसेम्बर भएपछि सबै फेरि क्रिसमस
सही
त्यही नै हो